Toho Clid. Yay! Godzilla's not so bad. So I last played this game at a party, and I was not sober by any sense of the imagination, and trying to play this game, even with a clear chess grandmaster state of mind, is fucking difficult. The year is 1999X, announcing a general attack on all of Japan. Then, just as in the message, first King Ghidorah appears in Osaka and starts to tear the city apart. Silently, though, he's very polite. Helpless before the monster, the self-defense agency turns its eyes to Godzilla, sleeping at the bot, Tom of the Sea of Japan, as its final weapon. What they thought of was to control Godzilla with human hands and make him fight the monster with his tiny, tiny human hands. The plan was executed immediately. The operation box developed by Professor Agata was installed in Godzilla's body. The strategy sucked. Seceded, and Godzilla and his ferocious fighting spirit really be controlled. Controlled? Everything depends on you, who have the controller in your hands. This music sounds like the closing day of a Renaissance festival, and 3 of the band members called in sick, and the other ones never learned how to play their instruments. Welcome to fucking Super Godzilla. Now, a very small catastrophe is I know how to play. So, you know, there's not gonna be a lot of, not gonna be a lot of fucking trouble here. Godzilla, you ran into the fucking apartment housing! Now the orphans have nowhere to live. God damn it. Or rather, Godzilla. The map below is Godzilla. The video at the top is also Godzilla. He stepped on a tank. What you need to do is tell Godzilla where to go so he can fight. But he's gonna run right through this power plant. We are giving energy to Godzilla! Godzilla just bouncing on his tippy toes, waiting with intense anticipation. Refueling complete! We're moving. Alright. Fair enough. What challenge? We are giving energy to Godzilla! Refueling complete! We're moving. I mean, that's very kind and gracious of you. What challenges will await me as I continue to— We are giving energy to Godzilla! I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I fucking can. The bottom map is Godzilla. This is where Godzilla is. As you can see, he wanders through the big square buildings. The green are the tanks, and they're bad. The blue are also bad. Or no, the blue are good because the blue are energy for more Godzilla movement. But the yellow, we're gonna find out what those do because I actually kind of forgot. Now moving around the Sutenaku Tower. Thanks. So the yellow pads, I think help Godzilla in other ways. Yes, you have picked up the Super Energy Refill item. If you use it during battle, Godzilla's energy is completely refilled. Now notice that it doesn't refill his energy during the battle, it just says, if you use it during battle, hanging participle. Godzilla's energy is completely refilled. They're 2 separate statements. So Godzilla moves along the little Monopoly board at the bottom. This way goes out of the battle zone. We change his direction. I forgot about that. So, meanwhile, the enemy is hiding in his own little fucking headquarters. And it's up to you as Godzilla to find where the fuck he is on the tiny little half Jenga board down below. I've never been a giant monster man. Never once in my life, trust me. But what the fuck am I looking at? We are giving energy to Godzilla! Go out of bounds, out of the combat zone, of course dictated not by the top, The control waves don't reach any farther. If you advance Godzilla any farther, he'll go out of control. Which changes direction. Now moving around Osaka Castle. So if you try to go out of bounds, the best part is, they really don't like that. So if you try to do that, this way goes out of the battle zone. Which changes direction. You have to tell Godzilla to go beat this guy, who is not at the top of the screen where you can clearly see Godzilla, but he's actually at the bottom of the screen. As a pink ball, the army does not like me here. So now we're about to... The enemy is around here, be careful. So now we're about to get into a fight, because the enemy's right there. And now you're gonna see the real meat and potatoes of this fucking game. I'm gonna try my goddamn best. That's strange. King Ghidorah should be at this point. Ah! Who the fuck are you? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? I haven't seen you since Black Mesa. Okay, listen. Godzilla and the enemy monsters both have ferocious fighting spirit. The stronger it is, the more enemy attacks, and the more destructive the techniques Godzilla can attack with. Each of the enemies has its own rhythm and instinctive bar rises and falls with a certain pattern. Aim for the low point in the enemy's fighting spirit. Then move Godzilla in. Slip in close while holding down the enemy's fighting spirit as much as possible. Then punch. This opens up Godzilla's attack window. Then pull him back quickly. The farther back you go, the more Godzilla's energy builds up, and the more powerful technique he can mount. Alright, I hope y'all understood that. Oh god. Well, so I've been attacked by King Ghidorah now. We have to watch this, what appears to be a small gorilla getting shot at by fucking blue Kool-Aid. So, you have to get Godzilla in. If you don't watch out, the enemy will shoot his light rays too. Thanks. So you gotta get Godzilla in, and I fucked up. Now we get to watch King Ghidorah shoot his fucking ass blast into my chest again. I think he smeared it in there like a sign of the Covenant to mark me as one who's gonna get absolutely brutalized. Oh shit. Fuck you, Ghidorah! Alright, Skull Bash. Good. So now I've got the Skull Bash. Your three heads can't beat my one big beefy fucking head flying at you like a cardboard origami statue. So, the two bars at the bottom, fuck you, Ghidorah. I'm gonna beat you, Ghidorah. God fucking damn it. So, if you don't block when Ghidorah is charging up the yellow bar, then your blue bar won't be big enough and you have to watch this super long blue ball cutscene, because it doesn't let you get back to the gameplay. Remember, this is a fight about fighting spirit. That's all that matters. You can't block while getting the roulette wheel, of course, because that would just make too much sense. Instead, you can shake your fucking ass at Ghidorah and have his fucking money fall out of his pocket. Fuck you, Ghidorah! So... oh, god damn it. So, the aim of the game is... You can't push by Godzilla, but you gotta push back, otherwise you have to watch 40 fucking minutes of stock images shaking violently like someone's browser just crashed. Fuck you, Ghidorah! Get in there and punch that three-headed dildo in the goddamn face. No, you motherfucker! You can't get touched by the dragon monster or else his beams are gonna shoot all across your fucking dumbfounded... Godzilla looks like someone just told him his tax report got fraud charged. And now he bounces like a goddamn Mario dev. Now what have we learned? We probably lost this fight because my fighting spirit wasn't nearly as strong as it should be. King Ghidorah is a little fuck. Where are my slot machines? I want to emphasize that when I first played this game, getting to this fight alone took an hour and a half. Now I know what I'm doing. For the most part. Dodongos, how are you this good? Godzilla, why do you stand there like someone just stole your fucking toaster strudel? He looks dumbfounded more than anything. He doesn't even look like he's in crippling pain. Now I get a slot machine attack. Lady Luck just fucking frowned upon me. What? Oh, of course, another good tail whip. This motherfucker is shooting pure beams of dragon energy into your goddamn fucking mouth, and all you can do is go, yeah, tail whip. Lower your goddamn defense. Fuck you, Ghidorah! The slots are not working. If I went to Vegas right now, I'd be escorted to the back room and have my fucking legs broken. Because they'd assume that no one could be as bad as I am at counting cards. Fuck you! Oh my god. And, oh, yeah, there's a time limit. You thought you were gonna just... There's no way that this is this impossible. Are you serious? Ghidorah has a fucking full house, and I showed up with my deck of Uno cards. Yeah, Godzilla. I'm glad you have a smug fucking grin as your lungs are obviously collapsing. Fuck you, Ghidorah! Oh, alright, 5 health. We can fucking do this. We're Godzilla, goddammit! No tech. I've been pushed. Well, Ghidorah posed for the local museum and was solidified in solid gold to proclaim him as the master of his destiny. Meanwhile, Godzilla decided to enter the red light district because as a failure of a monster, prostitution was the only future he had. Scalies be proud. Yeah!